excel in the team. We are headed by Dr. Akram Ahmed, who is an educationist and a healthcare professional himself, who has years of experience working across several roles in India, Malaysia, and Australia. So Dr. Akram Ahmed, he is the founder and CEO. He's a clinical pharmacist and lecturer with over 10 years of experience in teaching and research. His aim to establish Academically was mainly to help qualified healthcare professionals across the globe, not just doctors, pharmacists, dentists, nurses, lab technicians, physiotherapists, all the healthcare community to achieve their passions and dreams by educating and training them. So now that I have a chance, let me introduce myself. So I am Dr. Snigdha Sharma. I'm academic head here at Academically. I completed my MBBS and MD as a gold medalist from Christian Medical College and Hospital, Ludhiana. I have over 10 years of experience, and I bring with myself medical research, data analysis, primary healthcare, among the other skills that I have. With us today in webinar, we also have Dr. Kamlesh Soni, who's the academic head for pharmacy courses. He has done his PhD in medicinal chemistry from India's premier institute, Central Drug Research Institute, and has more than 15 years of professional experience. Today, we also have with us Dr. Alok, who is an expert with a PhD in pharmaceutical sciences and over 14 years of professional experience. He is the assistant academic head at Academically for pharmacy courses. He is also a respected editor for several scientific journals and has authored numerous scientific articles and book chapters published in renowned journals. Now, if you're talking about AMC, let's talk about the faculty who will be teaching you. So with us associated, we have Dr. Swapnil, Dr. Udara, Dr. Hema, Dr. Imelda, Dr. Zehra, Dr. Amit, and Dr. Bhavya. They all bring with them their experience of qualifying various competitive exams and the experience of teaching for so many years. So you rest assured you are in good hands. Now the question comes, I've been talking about Academically, I've been talking about the faculty, but why Australia? Why not UK or US? So considering the saturation that we see in the healthcare sector in USA and UK, I can literally tell you, Australia is currently offering 185,000 PR visas with more than 5,000 job vacancies. And the best part, the average salary for a junior doctor is somewhere around 400,000 AUD, which is approximately 2 crores in Indian rupees. Again, even for a junior medical officer, the yearly salary comes around to 80 to 120K. For journal practitioner, which is once you get your registered licensing number, it increases to 21 to 250 AUD per hour. Your working hours are usually 38 to 40 hours weekly, which is only 5 days. So you do have a nice weekend, unlike India, where we are always working. Maximum patients are like 60 per day. So you can say you're earning approximately, if we go through the calculations, 12 to 13 lakhs per month. And just in general, if you work on the weekends or after hours or on Sunday or public holiday, your salary is 1.5 times for a Saturday or overtime and 2 times for Sunday and the public holidays. And it's not just us saying that. We have facts. We have facts to support what we are saying. You can easily see AMA is already projecting a staggering GP shortage by 2031. And they have given an annual salary average of 300,000 to 400,000 AUD. So just as I mentioned, again, just saying the benefits of being a doctor in Australia, you have a high earning potential. The quality of life is much better. The career opportunities as a doctor is better there, considering they have the latest technology. There's a work-life balance. As we said, as a GP, you are working 5 days. If you're working on weekends, you're earning overtime. The concept which still lacks in India. There is a better professional development. You have research opportunities. You have access to the latest techniques which you might not have in India. And it's not just about you, it's about your family as well. You have free education and healthcare access for your children and family members. So now let's come to the elephant of the room. What is this AMC exam? So AMC stands for Australian Medical Council. And this exam is the one that you need to clear to become a registered doctor in Australia. What are the parts of AMC exam? There is part 1, which is MCQ exam, and part 2 is clinical exam, and it is administered by Pearson VUE. So as an Indian, where can you take the exam? As Indian, you can take exams in various exam centers across India in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, New Delhi, Mumbai. When are the exams held? Except for December and January, they are taking place every month on specific dates given out by AMC. This is specifically, I'm talking about AMC, MCQ CAT, or Part 1 exam. So what happens in Part 1 exam? It is an MCQ exam which has 150 multiple choice questions for the duration of 3.5 hours. And each question has 5 options. Okay, so you need to take this exam in order to clear step 1. Now there's a good news which has been published on AMC website that 3 new AMC exam centers will open in 2024, which is in Pakistan, Lahore, Malaysia, and in Sri Lanka, in Colombo. Though there is no exact date mentioned, this has been just a notification on AMC official website. So what is the eligibility criteria to start with this registration process? Are you a doctor? Yes, you definitely are if you're part of this webinar. So you can start with the registration with your MBBS, MD, or MS degree, which has to be from a recognized college. And how would you know that? You go to WDOMS. You go there and you check if your university is listed there or not. If it is, then it is a recognized college and university. So let's follow the step by step, and everyone who's interested, please take a screenshot or take a picture or whatever to save it for yourself. So the first thing, you'll do a document verification. What is that? This is also known as skill assessment. In that, what you'll do, you'll open an account on AMC website, which is called AMC Portfolio. Then you'll apply for an EPIC number where your degree verification is done. This whole process is skill assessment, and I'll further elaborate that in coming slides. After you have your number, you go to the website, you book an exam, and you take AMC 1 examination. Once you clear that, you get a limited registration there. After that, the next step is English proficiency exam. After that, AMC 2 examination. And once you clear your AMC 2, you go become a registered doctor in Australia. But is it only Australia, or do we have another option? I have a good news for you here. You can even try for New Zealand. How? Once you are done with your document verification, AMC 1 examination, English proficiency examination, you can take this New Zealand registration exam. With this, you can go and get registered in New Zealand, okay? Now, there is one more pathway that a lot of students come to us asking about is PESCI pathway. What is that? So, suppose you don't even want to go to New Zealand and you have cleared your AMC 1 and the English proficiency exam. So, the MCQ exam is done and the proficiency exam is done. But you want to start working even with a limited registration. So, what do? You take PESCI pathway. For that, what is the minimum requirement? You need to have 3 years of work experience in general practice, could be primary healthcare. Basically, you need to have a clinical practice where you're dealing with patients. Find a position in Australia as a general practitioner. So you need to find a hospital or a clinic which will offer you a job. When we are looking for a job, it is recommended, there's a Monarchs model in Australia that you prefer going to MM2 or above. What does that mean? Means instead of looking in tier 1 cities like Melbourne, Sydney, you go towards rural area. The more rural you go, easier it is for you to find a job. And once you have an offer letter, you go to the website, RSCGP or any of the associated PESCI pathway websites, you schedule an interview. Now, there is a catch. For one offer letter, there is only one interview. If you pass that, well and good. If you fail that, you have to reapply for the interview, okay? So if you find another position, you have to retake the interview. So the fee once paid is gone if you fail the exam. You have to pay the fee every time you take the interview. So the average fee is around 2,000 to 2,500 AUD, depending upon the university which is conducting your interview. So every time you will be paying approximately 2,000 AUD for this interview. Now, let's talk about the skill assessment, or like we started with, EPIC verification number, where we are getting your degree verified. Who's doing that? ECFMG. What does that stand for? Educational Commission for Foreign Medical Graduates. So a lot of you who are appearing or who thought about appearing or have knowledge about USMLE or UK, you know your degrees get verified by a ECFMG. So now the skill requirement that I talked about, let's talk about in detail. So the basic documents that you all need to have to start registering yourself on AMC portfolio. You need to have your degree. You need to have a valid passport. You need to have a government ID proof. You need to have a passport size photograph, the latest one. And you need to have a medical registration certificate to start the registration. These are the basic requirements that you need. Once you have that, you can start with your English proficiency exam if you want to take it. If not, you can take your AMC 1 and later take your proficiency exam. Now, which one would you prefer? There are three kinds. You can take any one. IELTS. If you take IELTS, you need an individual band score of 7. If it's PTE, you need a score as a doctor of 65. And if it's OET, you need a score of 350 out of 500 or a grade B. Don't worry, I know it sounds confusing as a doctor. We are here. We even provide you coaching for these exams and tell you which one is easier or which one should you take and give you enough practice to clear this exam quickly. So now, AMC exam part 1. Let me explain you what is that. Coming to a lot of you dropped this question in the chat box, like what is AMC part 1, how to crack it. So AMC part 1 basically has 150 questions, which you have to answer in 3.5 hours. Good thing, no negative marking. A bit of a difficult thing, you have to answer every question. You cannot go back. There is no review mode. So once you view a question, you answer it, you move ahead to the next question. You can't go back. And you have to mark every question for it to be submitted in the end, at the end of the exam. Okay. Now, how was the scoring? And is it competitive like NEET PG? No. You need to score a basic of 50%, which is, this is the maximum marks, 500 for AMC exam. You need to score at least 250 to clear this exam. Do you get ranking? No, it's just pass, fail. It's really that simple. Your further admissions don't depend on your score right there. Okay, so get a 250 and you're good to go. What do we say is the average duration of preparation? We say it's around 16 weeks because we have a lot of students whom we'll talk about further who have worked really hard in 4 months and cleared this exam. Now, let's talk about the next difficult step, AMC clinical examination. How is that taken? So we have basically 16 stations, which means 16 clinical scenarios. And each scenario has been assigned as 10 minutes. Out of these 16 stations, 2 are pilot station, which means they won't be scored, just practice, and 14 will be scored. You will never know which one are pilot and which one are non-pilot. So whenever you are attempting, attempt as if all of them are scored stations. So out of the 10 minutes given to you, there is 2 minutes of reading time for the questions and making a strategy mentally how to attempt that clinical exam, and 8 minutes of assessment time. Okay, so you go talk to the patient, take a detailed history, do the inspection, and from a differential. to go and present to the examiner. Now, it's not just continuous 16 stations, 10 minutes each. You won't be examined for 160 minutes in a go. No, that's humanly not possible. You have 4 rest stations, which is 20 minutes each. So you get 20 minutes of rest 4 times. Now, one good news, the passing used to be 10 stations at least out of 14 till 21st March 2024. Now, it has been reduced to 9, and it is quite easy to clear this exam now. But the best news is there is no limit on the number of attempts a candidate may have for the clinical examination, which I hope no one has to give it again and again, but that's a very good news, trust me. So now, let's talk about the staggering issue like most of the doctors and students have, visa. So we are eligible for permanent visa after we qualify our AMC 1 and AMC 2. Australia currently has given a number of 100,000 PR visas that they are ready to give for the workforce. There is 482 visa, there's 494 visa, which requires 3 years of experience, and there's 491 visa, which is regional, only a sponsored PR visa, which can be taken if your hospital is sponsoring it. Now that I told you about how AMC step 1, step 2, how you prepare for it, how you get your skill assessment done, how you start your account, now I'll be telling you how we are helping you. So we are providing a course for a duration of 4 months where we are giving you the PPTs, where we're giving you the handouts, we are giving you the mock exams, and we are helping you with this, and not just the materials. We are giving you live classes where the faculties are teaching, you're sitting there, and if you have any doubt, you can ask your questions right there and get them clarified. So we have a well-curated and structured curriculum through which we ensure that you have a proper understanding of the exam content. So the quick highlight of our program, it is instructor-led. Basically, the faculties will be there, or you can even read it yourself if you can't attend the live lectures. You have one-on-one mentoring support from me, definitely. I'm always there for you as an academic head. You have an extended access to content just in case you want to retake any exam. There's a flexible schedule. If you're not able to view the live lectures, you can view the recorded one. They come up on the portal immediately after the live lectures are finished. There are periodic webinars from industry mentors that we are doing specifically for our own students, not openly. We have proper feedback and assessment. And not just that, once you clear your AMC Part 1, we give you a special session for the CV writing and cover letter generation. We tell you how to enhance your CV, how you can make it highlighted in front of the interviewers. Okay, so now let's start talking about the fee structure. And this is the government fee. We are not talking about our fee, okay? Let me clarify it here. So first that I talked about Epic account. To make one, you will be charged 230 American dollars. Please mark it, it's American dollars. Once you start with your AMC portfolio, it's 649 Australian dollars. For AMC MCQ CAT, it's Australian dollars 2920. For the PTE, or which is the English proficiency exam, it's 400 Australian dollars with taxes. And last but not the least, AMC 2 exam, it's 3991 Australian dollars. Now there is a plus and minus $400. That is because now that they have restarted a face-to-face clinical exam, if you are giving it in Australia, they'll charge you 3991 Australian dollars. But if you are giving it online, it will be an additional 400 Australian dollars for you in the fee structure. Now, how are we here to help you? We are here to get you an interest-free loan and EMI. Our partners are Advance and Kuhu. They both are in association with us. So Advance gives you interest-free loans with 12-month easy EMI options. Kuhu is an EdFinTech, an online platform that provides fast and easy student loans who need the help, just so that you don't have to stop with your professional journey. Now, do we provide any kind of financial assistance? Yes, we give you scholarships. So the program's name is ASAP. So Academically Scholarship for Abroad program. How do you avail that? You visit our website, you register for the test, you clear the test and back the scholarship. Now, I have been talking so much for past, I think, 15 minutes. Let me just not talk and let our success stories talk, right? So these are the latest 9 candidates who cleared this month, November itself from us. And these are the candidates who cleared over this year. And there are many more. We just didn't want to waste your time. But you can find their details and names and their stories on our Instagram handle, for which I'll share the QR code in the end. So you can see the student reviews from Dr. Ragasri, Dr. Clement, Dr. Sanjana, Dr. Ragul, Dr. Chinmay, who have cleared the exam this year itself with us. Now, just in case you're not happy with the webinar and you want a personal face, one-to-one chit-chat session, please go to our website and register for free registration, first of all, for a MedConnect session with Dr. Akram, which will happen in Delhi, where you can meet Dr. Akram and not all our counselors, and you can go and talk about everything in detail. So sometimes we feel talking over the phone is not that great. That's why we have an in-person session for you coming up. See, we had a few sessions in Chandigarh, Hyderabad, Pune, Kochi, Chennai, and just a small glimpse from everywhere. Now, but why trust us? Just because I'm talking? No, that doesn't make sense, right? So why? We have a reputation and a legacy. We have an experienced faculty, someone who's gone through everything themselves. Only someone who has been through the same path can guide you the correct way. The course content is high quality, precise, and has been well researched. Once you clear the exam, we just don't say tata goodbye. No, we have an alumni network. All the students who have cleared with us, they are all connected together through our well-connected alumni network. We have a personalized approach just in case the general one doesn't work for you. And last but not the least, if you're still not happy, you can come and visit us either in our Australian office or Indian office. For details, I'll show it to you in the end. And now, why just trust me or what I wrote? Trust the media. So you can see we have been highlighted in Economic Times, the Farmer Tutor, News Nation, News 18, the Startupedia, Hindustan Times, just what all and what not. We were even featured in Outlook, Hindustan Times, Economic Times, and Times of India, Z News, Startup Prize. So guys, come on, find us on Google. You can see there are a lot of reviews there. You can know who we are, what we are from all the reviews that have been posted on Google. Now, just as I told you, you can go visit our stories, go for the latest content. For our pop-up quizzes that we have started a new thing where we are giving pop-up quizzes every day on social media. Basically, we have our own Instagram channel where we are going to do that. So come there, visit us, join us. You can see the QR code. Please scan it, okay? Here as well, you can follow and scan us for the YouTube channel, where you can even view the interviews that I took for the AMC candidates. So not just them, all the other courses are available there. And as I promised, these are the contact details, the phone number, the email ID, our Australian office details, and our Indian office details. Please write it down, take a screenshot, or however you want to remember it, and get in touch with us. So that was my presentation for today. I hope that I was able to answer most of you, the basics of most of the questions that you have asked in the chat box. And I will stop sharing it now. I hope you all have taken a screenshot or you have noted it down somewhere. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so I can see we have a lot of you here and a lot of you have already raised your hand. So thank you everyone for being so patient. I hope you all have dropped your email IDs, phone numbers with the name and the course you're interested in. And now we'll start the queue and the questions one by one. Okay, I'll call out your name. Please wait for your name to be called out, and then ask the question. Okay, guys? So, first question I have from Dr. Mohammed. Please unmute yourself and ask the question. Are you here? Dr. Muhammad Jakaullah. Guys? Oh, okay. So I lower the hand, guys. If you're not answering when I call out your name, I lower your hand. You'll have to raise it again, okay? And please don't say that I didn't call it out. Okay, next is Dr. Pratik Patil. Dr. Pratik Patil, are you here? Please unmute yourself. Okay, Dr. Niharika Agarwal.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so I have questions that I researched about this pathway, and I heard that there are very limited number of the internship seats, the internship that we do after we get our AMC registration certificate, after we have given the AMC part 2.
Mm.
So the internship that we do, then there are very limited number of seats for that, and it's very hard to score a seat in that. Is that true?
Hi. So, Dr. Niharika, see, the thing is, it's all the pool of competition is not just Indian doctors. It's
No. I mean, here is the two things. Internship, you are talking those not completed in their home country. So if you are FMG, not a completed internship, then you need to go internship, and internship is very limited. But if you
Okay.
pass AMC and you need to work there as a RMO, you know. And for RMO, this is not the case. Lot of jobs are available. Even one of our candidates recently passed, I think 1 month before, and he got the job already.
Okay, sir. So
So
these
internship
RMO jobs are available all like in the metro cities as well, or only in the
every,
remote
ev
areas?
everywhere, but you need to go to remote for 3 years.
Okay, that's compulsory. That first 3 years we need to go to a remote area.
It's not compulsory. If you have your own visa, you can work in Sydney. If you need visa, the company will sponsor you generally in the regional areas, not for the metro cities.
Okay, so if we have to work in the metro cities, we need to arrange our own visa. No.
Yes, basically they need doctors for the regional area. Regional area is not like Indian regional area. I can compare the Australian regional area compared to Delhi. Whatever you got in Delhi, you will get there as well. So there is a small area, a small hospital. You will get each and every. There will be a school, there will be a transport, there will be a hospital, each and everything. So we cannot compare like our remote areas to Australian remote areas.
Okay, so the life
And
is not that bad in the remote areas, not like a small
no,
village or
it's
something.
not bad. You will feel like you are in the Kullu and Manali, like that areas, right?
Okay,
Who
okay.
everyone want to go there, right? In India, you will feel there's a 5,000, 6,000 population. You will find a very beautiful town, and like that area. In Australia, the temperature I can generally 10 to around 35. So climate is very, very good in Australia, especially for Indians.
Okay, sir.
And the good thing, why you people are migrating to Australia or any other country to earn money, right? So if you are moving to the regional area, remote area, you will get paid the high salary as
Okay,
compared to
sir.
the metro cities. High salary and low expenses. For example, if you want to take a house in Sydney, you might need $3,000 per month. But if you are going regional area, it might get the $1,500 only. So you can earn more and you can save more money in the regional areas. So in the long term, I mean, you also need to buy a house, you want to settle there. So if you are going initially in these areas, you can save a lot of money. So I highly recommend it to everyone, go in the remote area. Even I am living in Sydney, my home, my personal home in Sydney, there is going to be around 1.5 hours from the main city, and it's a beautiful place, because the house is very, very big. If you are going in a Delhi, like in maybe nearby Old Delhi. The house is very congested. It's small,
True, true.
गलियां होती हैं. But if you go अगर नोएडा चले जाओ आप, या चले जाओ जो है गाजियाबाद में, थोड़ा बड़ा घर मिल जाएगा आपको, राइट?
हाँ.
सिमिलरली वहां पर भी है.
Acha. And sir, apart from all the fees mentioned in the webinar, is there any hidden fees? Because there's a lot of thing on the internet about a lot of hidden fees, and people having to pay a lot more to finally
No,
get an
we are not an agency, first of all. We are a tech company. So our fees separately, and these are the government fees.
हाँ,
There is no
government
any.
फीस भी कुछ और है या इतनी
नहीं,
ही
no,
है
no.
जो मेंशन करी है?
वीजा की फीस सेपरेटली रहेगा ऑब्वियसली. आप वीजा डिपेंड करेगा आप सिंगल हो या मैरिड हो, आपके कितने बच्चे हैं, राइट? तो वो सेपरेट है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस ये इसमें ये फुल है. इससे ज्यादा कोई खर्चा नहीं होता आपका.
ठीक है, तो मतलब ये सब खर्चों के अलावा वीजा का खर्चा और कुछ नहीं. यहाँ पे इंटरनेट पे
यस.
था इंडेमनिटी इंश्योरेंस लेनी पड़ती है
नहीं
और
नहीं
बहुत
नहीं.
कुछ वो सब.
नहीं. ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया में क्या होता है, ये जो इंश्योरेंस जो है ना, बेसिकली जो आपका एम्प्लॉयर है वही करा देता है आपको.
अच्छा.
और जो हेल्थ केयर, जो इफ यू गॉट योर पीआर विद परमानेंट वीजा, तो आपको एक ग्रीन कार्ड मिलता है, उसको बोलते हैं मेडिकेयर कार्ड. तो वो आपको आपकी फैमिली को प्रोटेक्ट करता है, कुछ भी होता है वहां पर, है ना. तो बस लाइक यूनिवर्सल हेल्थ कवरेज है वहां पर.
अच्छा. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I'll give a chance for others also to ask. Thank you so much for answering my questions.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Dr. Sunita, you are on mute.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Dr. Niharika. So we'll move on to the next student, Dr. Ekta. And one request, guys, please keep your questions quick so that everyone else gets a chance to ask, okay?
Yes, I think
Hello.
in previous question there was one thing. Internship जो होती है, जिसने अगर होम कंट्री में internship नहीं किया है, then you need to go to internship. And internship are limited. But we are talking here jobs के बारे में. Jobs limited नहीं होती है. Lot of jobs are available. Okay. Now,
Hello.
Dr. Agrawal. Yes. Hello.
Sir, can I ask? Actually, I am traveling. So I have just stopped my car on the sideway to ask a question, if you allow me.
Okay. Please go on.
There was one thing which ma'am highlighted, the skill assessment. We get the skill assessment after passing AMC 1, AMC 2, or just registering on the website?
No. Basically, in Australia, this is we call document verification. In the document verification, there is a two-part epic verification and AMC portfolio. So just need to upload the document. But skill assessment किसको बोलते हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में? Once you pass AMC 1 and AMC 2 and 1 year आपने वर्क किया वहां पर एज ए RMO, then you need to apply for PR visa, permanent visa, and for that you need to apply to Medical Board of Australia. और उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं स्किल असेसमेंट लेटर. तो इसको बोलते हैं इनिशियल स्किल असेसमेंट, उसको बोलते हैं स्किल असेसमेंट. दोनों में इनिशियल का एक फर्क है बेसिकली. जैसे इनिशियल स्किल असेसमेंट होगा एपिक वेरिफिकेशन और AMC पोर्टफोलियो.
Okay, for visa we need skill assessment.
Yeah, that is separately. Once you got job there, work there for 1 year RMO, then only you can apply that one.
Okay, sir, it has been wonderful webinar. Also make one webinar on specialist assessment and for specialist doctors also. Since I am
Sure.
specialist doctor.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ajay. We'll take a note of that we'll present one for the specialist pathway as well.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Dr. Ekta, can we have you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes.
First of all, ma'am, I'm not doctor.
Okay.
Can I speak in Hindi?
Yes.
जी मैम, एक्चुअली मेरा बेटा है जो सेकेंड ईयर में राइट नाउ, वो वेबिनार अटेंड करने के लिए अवेलेबल नहीं था बिकॉज उसका एग्जाम था इसके लिए, तो वो एग्जाम हॉल में है. मैम मुझे सिर्फ 2-3 क्वेश्चंस है इस चीज को लेके कि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कि जो बच्चे इंडिया से नहीं कर रहे हैं, जो अब्रॉड से कर रहे हैं, राइट, तो क्या उनके लिए लाइसेंस कंपलसरी है होम कंट्री का?
नहीं, इट्स नॉट. सपोज आप रशिया या कहीं पे भी यूरोपियन,
फिलीपींस है, वो फिलीपींस में है जो है वो क्लियर उसमें, यानी
country you're a foreign medical graduate when it comes to India in terms of Indian Medical Council.
Yes.
You don't need, आपको इंडिया का MCI का एग्जाम का कोई क्लियरिंग सर्टिफिकेट नहीं चाहिए, इंडिया का रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं चाहिए, डायरेक्ट अपनी वहां की डिग्री के बेसिस पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं।
ओके।
तो जो हमने
और
डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन का बात किया था इनिशियली, वो वाला
जी,
उसके लिए नहीं चाहिए, आप कर सकते हैं।
राइट, ठीक है। पर अगर इन फ्यूचर क्या इस चीज की वजह से उनके पीआर में या उनकी जॉब में कहीं पर भी जैसे अभी सर ने बोला था कि आरएमओ किस चीज के लिए बोला था कि एफएमसीजी क्लियर होना चाहिए उनका?
नहीं, वो भी था, अगर उनका इंटर्नशिप एमबीबीएस में इंक्लूड है इन फिलीपींस, देन नो नीड, नो वरीज। अगर जिस कंट्री में इंटर्नशिप नहीं किया है तो फिर उनको पहले इंटर्नशिप करना पड़ेगा, और वो लिमिटेड होती है वहां पर भी।
ओके। और अगर सपोज जैसे हमें एक जन ने बोला था कि कोई भी एक कंट्री का लाइसेंस होना चाहिए इस चीज के लिए?
लाइसेंस नहीं चाहिए, वही तो बता रहे आपको,
नहीं चाहिए, राइट? ओके,
चाहिए।
फाइन फाइन। एंड द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज कि AMC 2 सिर्फ लॉकडाउन के टाइम पर ही ऑनलाइन था या अभी भी उन्होंने कंटिन्यू रखा है उस चीज के लिए?
अभी 2025 से उन्होंने भी उसको ऑफलाइन और ऑनलाइन दोनों ऑप्शन दिए हुए हैं।
ओके। और ये अगर सपोज बच्चा सिर्फ AMC 1 देता है तो जीपी के लिए वो एलिजिबल हो जाता है या AMC 2 के बाद ही जीपी कर सकता
अरे
है?
भाई, जीपी खुद ही स्पेशलिस्ट होता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया के अंदर, तो जीपी
ओके,
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
तो
में
मुझे नहीं पता है,
वो
आई एम नॉट
बनता
फ्रॉम
है।
द मेडिकल बैकग्राउंड, दैट्स
तो जीपी ऑस्ट्रेलिया में वो बनता है, एमबीबीएस करेगा, AMC 1 AMC 2 पास करोगे, देन आरएमओ करना पड़ेगा 1 ईयर का, देन 3 इयर्स का सेपरेट ट्रेनिंग होता है फैमिली मेडिसिन में टू बिकम ए जीपी इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया। या किसी को अगर स्पेशलिस्ट पाथवे में जाना है तो वो 4 to 6 इयर्स का होता है। तो मतलब ऑस्ट्रेलिया में जीपी भी एक स्पेशलिस्ट ही होता है, वो ऐसा नहीं है जस्ट एमबीबीएस करने के बाद। जैसे इंडिया में किसी ने एमबीबीएस कर लिया, दे कैन प्रैक्टिस इन इंडिया एंड उनको हम जीपी बोल सकते हैं जनरली, पर वहां पर उनको भी सेपरेट ट्रेनिंग करनी पड़ती है। या जिसको अगर होम कंट्री में एक्सपीरियंस है 2-3 इयर्स का, डायरेक्टली दे कैन गो टू द पेस्की पाथवे एंड दे कैन बिकम ए जीपी इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
ओके। एंड आफ्टर AMC 2 मतलब वो जूनियर डॉक्टर की कैटेगरी में आते हैं, दे आर एलिजिबल फॉर जूनियर डॉक्टर?
Yes, even after part 1 anyone can work there as a JMO, junior medical officer, okay, और RMO भी बन सकते हैं वहां पर। हाँ
जी। और सर पीआर के लिए उनको यानी 3 to 4 इयर्स का वेट होता है या आफ्टर AMC 2 क्लियर दे आर एलिजिबल फॉर दैट पीआर?
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ये वेटिंग कुछ नहीं होता, ऑस्ट्रेलिया डायरेक्ट पीआर देता है। तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ये है कि AMC 1 AMC 2 क्लियर करना है, 1 ईयर का RMO का जॉब करना है, then
now when she had to book the AMC clinical exam,
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई थिंक आई डोंट नो कि उसने कहाँ से किया AMC 1 क्लियर, या उसने सेल्फ किया है कहीं कोचिंग से किया। तो अभी अपडेट ये है कि शी डायरेक्टली कैन गो टू द पेस्की पाथवे, शी कैन बिकम ए जीपी विदाउट AMC 2 एग्जाम।
अच्छा, बट वो ठीक है, लेकिन
यही
वो ठीक है, लेकिन अगर अगर मैं एमबीबीएस करने के बाद, क्योंकि मैं अभी थर्ड ईयर मेडिकल स्टूडेंट हूँ, एंड इफ आई वांट टू डू AMC इन फ्यूचर, लाइक माय एमबीबीएस will finish in 2027 or something, and if I want to take an AMC exam and clinical exam, तब ऑफलाइन होगा कि ऑनलाइन होगा? क्योंकि कोविड
भाई हमें क्या पता है, आई मीन 5-3 साल के बाद में क्या हुआ, गवर्नमेंट कैन चेंज इन फ्लैग फॉर UK, एवरीवन नीड टू गो टू UK फॉर पार्ट 2, राइट? ये तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया ने अभी दे दिया, ये अच्छी बात है। अगर उसको खत्म भी कर दे तो भी कोई बात नहीं, यू नीड टू गो टू ऑस्ट्रेलिया टू राइट दैट, यू नो। एंड फ्यूचर में क्या होगा आई कांट कमेंट बेसिकली, अभी चल रहा है ऑनलाइन भी।
एंड
फ्यूचर में
व्हाट अबाउट रेसिडेंसी करना, जैसे लाइक इंटरनल मेडिसिन, सर्जरी वगैरह में, तो वो अप्लाई करने के लिए कितने साल लगेंगे आफ्टर जॉइनिंग?
यू कैन अप्लाई फ्रॉम फर्स्ट ईयर ऑनवर्ड्स, बट आपको मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा, इट डिपेंड ऑन योर CV।
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Chirag. Next, we have Dr. Nishika.
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम।
Good afternoon.
मैम मुझे ये पूछना था कि वहाँ का फीस कितना होता है जो हम पे करेंगे, और लाइक कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट करना होगा, और जिस हिसाब से सैलरी हमें मिलेगी, और फिर एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ लिविंग, तो मतलब उसमें कितना डिफरेंस होगा?
Okay. Dr. Nishika, first of all, let's start with the payments. Payments जैसे हमने mention किया, as a JMO, it starts from 80 to 100,000 AUD from the starting. Okay. उसमें फीस नहीं है. It's basically a stipend. Like India में when you are doing your internship, you get a stipend. It's something like that. Once you start your residency या कोई specialist program, उस टाइम पे जब आप पेमेंट, वहां पे मैक्सिमम जगहों पे पेमेंट नहीं है. But even if there is a bare minimum, the system is something like Indian government colleges. It is whatever the fee is, you get a stipend more than the fee that you pay over the period of your residency. So उसका issue नहीं है. Everything वहां पे कुछ free में नहीं होगा. सब कुछ के लिए you are paid. Nothing that will happen there will be free of cost. You will get paid for anything and everything. Okay.
Yes, fine.
And next, your question is expenses. That depends on which city you are living in. If you are living in a first year city like Melbourne or Sydney, naturally, जैसे आप दिल्ली में रहेंगे आपका खर्चा ज्यादा होता है. But अगर आप कहीं suppose थोड़ा rural area में जाते हैं, which is a higher possibility for foreign medical graduates or IMGs, आप आराम से बहुत कंफर्टेबली अपना घर लेके वहां पे गाड़ी खरीद के बहुत कंफर्टेबली रह सकते हैं. योर इनकम इज ऑलवेज मच बेटर कंपेयर टू व्हाट यू आर स्पेंडिंग देयर. सो डोंट वरी, यू कैन बी सेल्फ सफिशिएंट. द मेन वरी जो बच्चों की होती है व्हेन दे आर गोइंग आउटसाइड, इफ वील हैव टू आस्क फॉर मनी फ्रॉम पेरेंट्स, दैट वोंट हैपन. You will be self-sufficient. Whatever you learn, you will be able to take care of yourself.
Okay, ma'am. मैम और टोटल फीस कितना होगा? जैसे लाइक सर से कि 4-5 साल लगते हैं पीजी करने में.
वही मैं बोल रही हूँ, हर जगह फीस नहीं है. जैसे यूएस यूके में सिमिलर है कि फीस नहीं है. यू गेट अ स्टाइपेंड, इट्स सिमिलर.
एक्चुअली सिंपल ये है कि आपको 4-5 लाख का खर्चा आएगा ये सारे प्रोसेस करने में. एंड व्हेन यू रीच देयर आपको सैलरी भी 4-5 लाख रुपए पर महीना मिलेगा, यू नो. एंड पीजी जो होता है वहां पर फ्री होता है. एंड व्हाइल यू आर डूइंग पीजी वो आपको स्टाइपेंड भी मिलेगा और वो मोर देन एनफ है. इवन यू कैन सेव 1.5 लाख पर मंथ एटलीस्ट मिनिमम. ओके
ओके सर. ओके मैम, थैंक यू सो मच मैम.
Most welcome.
थैंक यू सो मच सर.
So next, can we have Dr. Amrut?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir.
Hi. Please go ahead.
My question is, I am MBBS MS General Surgery.
Yes.
I have seen your orientation and I had actually registered in your academically also. I have been allotted a counselor as well. They have given me orientation like as a specialist what are my pathways. Having said that, once I reach there, I want to practice as a specialist only. Currently, I have only 1 year's experience post MS. This is my file. I want to practice as a surgeon only. Many say when I keep the queries in Google and other things, they say it is impossible to become a to become a surgeon there. That
I mean, first of all, you are not a specialist in Australia because the reason your degree is a 3-year degree. In Australia, it takes 5 years to become a surgeon minimum. Okay? इसीलिए जो इंडिया का डिग्री है वो जो है पार्शियल कंपेरेबल है. मतलब पूरा उसको जो है वो नहीं हो पा रहा है. मतलब इक्विवेलेंट डिग्री नहीं है इंडिया का जो डिग्री है. नाउ you need to pass AMC 1 plus English. Okay. Then you can apply job as a RMO in surgery.
Okay, sir.
And while you are working there, then you can try for surgery there. Residency in US. I mean, in Australia, very high chance you will get because since you already did your same degree in India.
Sir, residency money again, I have to take 5 years.
Yes. एक साल का एक्सपीरियंस कुछ है ही नहीं आपका, you know. Even we have our own faculty, Dr. Sapnil Sharma. She have around 4-year experience after her PG in India. And उसके बाद में भी उसने ये एग्जाम पास किया. Now she is working there as a RMO. ठीक है. So I don't want to give you fake promise or something. ये रियलिटी यही है कि आपको बहुत ही इजीली मिल जाएगा सर्जरी एज कम्पेयर टू अदर्स बिकॉज आपने पहले से ही किया हुआ है.
Okay, sir. Sir, there were a few comments and inputs for me that saying if I join a short-term training course in surgery after reaching there.
You can try for that, but वो जो I mean, good training. they're training for maximum 1 to 2 years. Okay. So if you can get that training for 2 years, then you can apply for specialist pathway as well.
Okay, sir. Now I am, this is just my query, sir. I am right now, I will be partially comparable if I apply.
Yes,
Is
just because there is some candidate with us, we help them to apply and they have around 5 year experience. Still unko nahi mila. So my personal experience, I am living last 8 years in Sydney. तो जिनको 8 से 10 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है, 8 to 10 years एक्सपीरियंस एंड वेरी गुड सीवी, उन लोग को मिलता है. बाकी जितने भी लोग हैं उनको नहीं मिल पाता है. एंड मोस्ट लाइकली दे गिव दोज आर फ्रॉम यूएस, यूके, जो उस कंट्री से करके आते हैं उन लोग को दे देते हैं वो लोग, क्योंकि उनका जो डिग्री है वो इक्विवेलेंट मानते हैं वो लोग.
okay, sir. Sir, my query is, if I can write AMC 1, come there, join as SRMO. Meanwhile, I will apply for colorectal surgery fellowship. That will be some 2 years. After that, can I be eligible for FRACS registration?
Yes, you can, वो आपको, once you are there, you will get, lot of other chances as well. You will get the fellowship, you can enroll, you can become even there is a tutor. There will be so many opportunities once you are there. But you cannot become a consultant. You have just have 1 year experience, So you need to upgrade your education. If you can get that short-term training, that's very good. There is a high chance to get, again for the specialist pathway. So you are
Sir,
on the right track. Basically, I can say you just need to pass this AMC 1 in English and try for job.
sir, don't mind me asking one more question, sir. Sorry to
Yes,
take more time. The thing is, I don't want to do 5-year residency there. If I can do 2 years residency, I mean that short-term training course and get registered as a specialist, I will.
I mean, there is no guaranteed. I cannot give you the guarantee. I give you, the hack, the system. You can go and then try. But I cannot give you the guarantee in written. You will get 100%. Okay, once you got into the training. And I know a lot of doctors from India. Even they have 4-5 year experience. They did, second time they did residency in Australia. So Indian degree, even if you are trying for US also, you need to go to US only. Same thing. They are not accepting your degree. Similarly, for pleb also, so the same, right?
Same. Yes, sir.
But
yes.
Australia is still better because after part 1, they have a high chance to get a job for you.
Okay, sir. I have one friend who is MD medicine. She will also has to traverse the same path, sir.
Yes. So how many years she have experience? If she have more than 5 year experience, then directly she can try for the specialist pathway. But if she have less than 5 year experience, then she have to go like you the same pathway.
Okay, sir.
So how many years she have the experience?
1 year, same, sir. She passed out with me.
No. Then she has to go with the same pathway like you.
Same pathway, but no guarantee of getting specialist registration once we.
No. I cannot give you the fake promise. You will be, So no guarantee I can say. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amrut. Can we have Dr. Manoj, please?
Yes, good evening, madam. My question is, what is the fees for your AMC Part 1 preparation?
Okay, Dr. Manoj, have you left your details in the chat box?
Yeah, in the chat box, I've just put in my name, email address, phone number, and all those stuff.
Dr. Manoj, yes. They will get back to you. So in general, our fees at Academically, you need to attend a AMC scholarship test. Okay. And we are providing up to 50% off based on your marks in the exam. So please just wait. Our team will get back to you.
Oh, I see. And I have one more question to ask. After passing Part 1, is there any chance of getting a job as an RMO?
Yes. How many years you have work experience?
2.
You have how many years work experience, Dr. Manoj?
12.
How much? Sorry, we can't
12. 12. 1, 2.
12.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Very high chance, you will get job maybe in 1 week or 2 weeks if you have 12 years experience.
Oh, I see.
Are you a working specialist?
No, I am not I am an MBBS doctor with 12 years of experience in one department?
I mean, you can work there as a GP very easily. So you just need to pass this part one exam and we can help you. Okay, Dr. Manoj?
Okay. One more thing. Uh, I have actually, all what I have to do is I have to just actually, pay the fees and write the AMC exam, because I have cleared IELTS and I have the Australian exam candidate number also. So what I want is a good preparation material for my exam.
Yes, we provide live classes, not just the material.
Yes.
We
Okay.
provide live classes every day, plus study material, plus mock tests, each and everything. So we provide A to Z assistance to pass this exam.
I hope it includes it also includes question bank.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we are saying, that mock test.
Mock
Yes,
test.
yes.
Oh, I see. Oh, thank you then. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Manoj, and I hope one of our counselors will get in touch with you soon.
Arindam, are you there? Please, Dr. Manoj.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Abbas, can we get someone to get in touch with Dr. Manoj?
Right away.
Okay, thank you so much. So we move on to the next person. Dr. Anuj, are you here?
यस मैम एक्चुअली मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि अगर मैं प्लैब देता हूँ तो मुझे यूके ऑस्ट्रेलिया और न्यूजीलैंड ये तीनों कंट्रीज एक्सेस करने को मिलेंगे तो व्हाई नॉट प्लैब दैट्स माय क्वेश्चन
You can do PLAB if you want, but that's a longer pathway to get accepted in Australia.
Okay, does it entail changing my
Changing your? Sorry?
hello? Yes,
you said, does that entail changing your?
From UK, if I want to come to Australia, so my registration, does it entail changing my registration to Australia or something like that?
The license number, you mean?
It's like,
Yes, the doctor's licensing number will change. There's a proper PLAB pathway that is available. Like there's a detailed pathway. But then you first have to clear PLAB 1, PLAB 2, have a certain experience, and then you apply in Australia. And then everything, the whole process goes.
and what if I want to do PG, post-graduation, and I am interested in pediatrics? So
you can do this pathway as well. You can do the same thing.
So how, like after giving AMC2, am I eligible for that pathway? Or do I have to work
if you are giving PLAB pathway, that is a different pathway altogether. You apply.
I'm asking for AMC. Specifically, if I give AMC2, AMC1 and AMC2, after that, I want to get into pediatrics. So do I need 2-3 years work experience over there or
No. You can apply once you pass AMC1 plus AMC2. Then you need to work 1 year as a RMO. Then you are eligible to apply. Now आपको मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा, it depends purely on your CV, on your own merit, basically, no? So if you have very good CV, like electives you did in pediatrics, you have some publications, some research also to support your interest in pediatrics, then there is a chance. Otherwise, you need to apply for next year, you know. But there is no waiting period to apply, basically.
अच्छा. तो अगर मैं 2-3 साल वहां पे जाके काम करता हूँ, स्पेसिफिकली इन पीडियाट्रिक डिपार्टमेंट,
आप बेसिकली आप जॉब करते रहेंगे और हर साल आप ट्राई करेंगे. सिंपल ये है.
अच्छा. ओके सर. थैंक यू.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Can we have Dr. Vivek now? Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, my question is, currently I'm doing internship in Hyderabad, ma'am. So after passing and after giving AMC1, can I just give my AMC step 2 while doing residency there? I mean, doing as a JMO there.
In Australia, you mean?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So if you're saying JMO as a resident, no. You can only start a residency once you clear your AMC2. But
No. Dr. Singh, he's saying that if he can pass AMC1 and if he got a job as a GMO or RMO, so while he is doing job as GMO or RMO, he can give this AMC too. Yes, you can give. While you are working in Australia, if you got a job after part 1, you are
Sir.
free to apply. You can give the exam part 2.
Okay, sir. And one more question. After doing 1 year of JMO, ma'am, what are the next steps to be? Can we
I
apply
mean,
for jobs?
Vivek, your target to pass AMC2 or WBA or PESCI, whatever, your aim should be you need to get full registration. Okay, you need
Sir,
to pass
yes, sir.
part 2. This is
Sir.
basically a temporary job for you. If you are joining JMO or Willis, then you can try for RMO. Then RMO also have a level 1, 2, 3, 4. Based on
Sir.
the the supervision of level of supervision. So you will get basically the promotion. You will get salary high, and
Sir.
while you are there, and you can try always for AMC2 or WBA.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sir,
Dr. Vivek.
Thank you,
Can we
ma'am.
Dr.
Dr. Akram,
Saransh with us?
sir, you are
Can we
hearing?
have Dr. Saransh with us?
Please one by one. So we are coming one by one. Dr. Saransh Mathur, can you please unmute?
Hello, good evening, sir, ma'am. Ma'am,
Good
actually, I
evening.
need to ask about one thing, that what are the actual chances to get a GMO job over there after passing our AMC one?
I mean,
So,
that's why this is purely based on your own CV. Our one of the candidate is what's the name, Dr. Smita? I think we are
Sir,
trying
Dr.
to
Chinmay. Dr. Chinmay.
Dr. Chinmay. He already got the job. He's in India right now, and he passed this exam. I think 2 months before only.
So
it's
July,
basically
July
depend on the
or
luck and CV.
It's not luck. Your CV. Luck को मत बोलो भाई. CV and interview कैसा preparation है आपका? How you are performing in the interview?
Okay. And sir, also wanted to ask one more thing regarding, can we apply for the job of RMO directly as comparison to GMO?
Yes, you can. If you have some experience in your home country after MBBS, you can try. Really, you are free to apply for GMO or RMO both jobs.
Okay, for RMO we can apply directly after AMC one.
Yes.
Okay, so after MBBS, completing my MBBS, an internship, I'm having 1 year of experience. So with this experience, can I apply for the RMO job over there, no?
You can apply, but मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा वो guaranteed नहीं है. आप कोई someone is have 5 year experience, so obviously they give the preference for him. But you are eligible to apply for both jobs, GMO or RMO.
Okay, sir. This is the only question that I asked to ask.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Saransh. Can we have Dr. Chetan, please?
Dr. Chetan Reddy.
Hello. Good evening, Dr. Akram, and good evening, doctor. This is Dr. Chetan Reddy. I'm a general practitioner. So my question to you guys is, so what's the pathway I should choose? I want to practice as a GP in Australia. So I have to go AMC1 and PESCI pathway, or I should go for standard pathway, AMC1 or AMC2?
How many years you have worked with Dr. Chetan?
So I have experience of around 8 years of experience, but on record I have like 5 years of experience. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you directly can go to the PESCI pathway.
Okay, PESCI pathway. So I should, I mean, after completing PESCI pathway, so I should start looking for job, or how this process works?
You just need to pass AMC1 plus English. Then
Okay.
you start looking a job. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, we will guide you regarding the job once you pass the exam. Your CV, your cover letter, how to applying job, all those things we will guide you. So you just need to pass part 1 and start looking for job.
And also, Dr. Akram, yes, I did my USMLE step 1, step 2, and ECFMG certified. Is there any is there any consideration of USMLE ECFMG certification?
Yes, USMLE, if you already have EC certification, then you no need to apply for the Epic verification. Directly can go to AMC portfolio. Basically, need to transfer that credentials to Australia from US. I think you can save, I think, the 200 AUD or I think USD. Dr. Ismail, right?
So yes,
What
so
was the fee?
230 USD.
230 USD, that's fees you can say.
Okay, okay. Okay. So I have to, even though if I completed my ESFMC certification, I have to go through AMC 1, English and PESCI, right?
Yes, you are right.
Okay, okay. One more thing, my last question to you. So after, can a general practitioner in Australia can go for specialist? Like I have an interest in cardiology.
No, this is also a specialist pathway only, and GP also itself a specialist in Australia.
Yes, yes.
So since you have 8-year experience, that's why they are giving you. If you are a fresh MBBS, you need to go to 3 years training to become a GP in Australia.
Yes, doctor. Yes. So my question is that after I'm a general practitioner over in India too. So if I clear my AMC 1 English and PESCI, after I go there, after I complete my RSA GP exam, right? I think within 2 years I have to complete my fellowship something examination.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So can I be eligible for applying cardiology training if in future if I want to be?
Yes, you can. So if you are working in that, you can.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Dr. Akram. Is there any consideration? I will speak to one of your counselors about the scholarship. 50% scholarship you spoke about.
Yes. So just please wait. Our team will connect you.
Abbas,
So, can you please connect Dr. Chetan? Yeah, someone.
Yes, definitely. Dr. Chetan, please drop your contact details. We'll get in touch with you.
Sure. Yep. Thank you, both of you doctors. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Chetan.
Thank you so much.
Can we have Dr. Pathan, please?
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Actually, my question is, after completing the AMC 1 exam, is there any certain criteria to getting the job there? Is there any certain, experience, years do I need to get a job there as a JMO?
Doctor, the thing is, the better your CV, which means the more experience you have, it is always better. The faster you get a job. But there is no certain criteria. Even freshers, they can go and get a job easily as a JMO.
Because I have currently I have listened that after AMC Part 1, they are not getting jobs. They need to give AMC Part 2, and after that, they are considered as a job.
After AMC 1, you can get one under supervision, but yes, then that's why I said your CV. If you have experience, if you're working as a clinician in India after MBBS, the more experience you have, the easier it is. If you don't have it, you won't find it easily because there are limited jobs after AMC 1.
Okay. And is there any other pathway, like I'll do some fellowship like 1 to 2 years there, and after that I'll get directly job? Is there any other path?
Other pathways, if you just clear AMC 1, direct job, you have to clear AMC 2.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can I have Dr. Sumit? Dr. Sumit?
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
Yeah.
I am from Nepal, and I have a question from my partner, and she just completed the MBBS, and she's planning to get the AMC. But I have a question regarding that. I couldn't go for the AMC. I have to stay in Nepal. If she applied for the AMC and she get the AMC 1 and 2, so can I also join there for as a dependent or like that?
Once she gets a PR, yes.
And
a family visa, yes, you can get on her visa, a dependent visa.
Okay, dependent visa I can get only after getting a PR, which you will get after MC2, right?
Yes.
Okay. And any classes or any for the Nepal also?
Yes, so all our classes are actually online. That is the best part about it. You can be anywhere in the world and you can attend our classes, live or recorded. So we have classes for you as well. Like recently in November, we have 2 candidates from Nepal who cleared the exam with us. So
Okay.
yes, so please drop your number. And Abbas, can we have someone get in touch with Sumit?
Yeah, I'll drop my number and please
Yes.
contact me. And I
Yes.
have a lot of questions, but I don't want to waste the time because it's already many of the question answered. But I will to get in contact with you and definitely update on this. Okay.
Yes.
Please drop your contact number, Dr. Sumit. Our team will get in touch with you and sort your all your queries.
Sure. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Can we have Dr. Vanil?
Hi, good evening, Dr. Snigdha. Good evening, Dr. Akram. Uh, I have finished my general surgery 2 years back, and I've been doing my senior residency here in India. Now, I've been thinking of going abroad, and in that process, I've finished my MRCS and GMC registration. So, with this context in mind, would there be any possibilities of getting any job opportunities there?
So, Dr. Vanil, you are a specialist, but still you'll have to give AMC 1 and PTE at least to start working. But if
Okay.
you plan to, like Sir said to other doctors who had talked before you, we had a similar case. Someone who had done MS and had 1 year of experience. As a specialist pathway, that won't be possible. But you can get job in the same department. And in the longer run, if you wish to do the same residency, you'll have to do this residency after AMC2.
Okay. So if we finished the MCH, I mean super specialty in India, and even applied, then would that credentials be accepted to get into the specialist register like in RACS?
That's the thing what Sir has been saying. So the minimum requirement and the possibility increases as the years of experience increase. So
Okay.
people with like more than 7 years to 10 years of experience, there's a higher possibility to go via specialist pathway and get directly as a specialist. Before
Okay.
that, possibility reduces multifold.
Okay. So I have not gotten in touch with any of the counselors from your department. So if there's any possibility, I would like to get in touch with some of them.
Okay. Abbas, do we
Yes.
have anyone free?
Yes. Dr. Vineet, please drop your contact details into the chat box. Our team will get in touch with you in next 15-20 minutes.
हाँ मैंने डाल दिया यार. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I see we have Dr. Vivek. I think we have you again here. Or was that by mistake? Okay, so it was by mistake. So next is Dr. Pushkar. Dr. Pushkar? Maybe that was by mistake as well.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, you're
Hello,
here.
ma'am.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pushkar Tikar. I'm finally MBBS student. I'm doing basically my MBBS from Kyrgyz State Medical Academy, Kyrgyzstan. So I'm saying, like, of course, after going from here, like we have to give foreign medical graduate examination. But if we are not giving that, so we can directly we are eligible for that AMC both
Yes.
exams.
Yes.
But
Clearing
as you
MCI exam is not a compulsory thing to appear for AMC 1.
Yes, but my question is, like, of course, we that if we are applying directly from here, right? We have zero work experience, and like our CV is, obviously our CV will be very low. So if we are direct when we are giving AMC 1 and we are applying for the job, right? So can we, while doing work, can we improve our CV over there?
So if you're working over there, see, because you don't have experience, the chances of getting job immediately after AMC 1 reduces significantly. So if you are not planning to appear for FMGE, one good idea would be to work in the country where you're getting a degree from, because you will get a license from there once you finish your degree. So you can keep working there while preparing for exam, get experience, and then apply for a job after AMC 1. While you're working there as a JMO, you can improve your CV. Naturally, you're getting experience, appear for AMC 2 and complete the process.
Okay. So like if after AMC 1, if we are going as a fresher, So basically, for 3 years, you have to do training period. For if you're like if you're applying for a specialist program over there, like a specific program like cardiology, orthopedics, like that. For
No,
3 years.
wait, Dr. Pushkar, specialist program is for people who have already done their specialization in their respective countries and have an experience for over 5 to 10 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes. I actually confused about that. So thank you so
I
much.
understood that. I understood that. So that's why I clarified that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Pushkar. Can we have Dr. Kalyan?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Ma'am, I have a single doubt on when if I am attempting my AMC 1 and AMC 2, do I need to have an internship, or we can apply directly without an internship?
See, Dr. Kalyan, whichever country you are graduating from, there is a kind of internship program. Either it's together in the end or it's every year as practical sessions, like in Europe for 4 years. So that is also counted as an internship. If in case you don't have internship from the country you're graduating in, you have to do internship.
Either in the same country which I have graduated, or in the different country, ma'am?
So that's what depends. You need internship either way, wherever.
Either. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Can we have Mohammed Sharif? Are you there?
Yeah, thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, I like to thank you very much for your nice presentation. Actually, I'm from Bangladesh and I am a recent fresh graduate from a government medical college of my country. So actually, I think everyone have the exact point question. So I don't have any special, but I have one question that are there any Bangladeshi student that did some training, did some program from your platform, or they cleared their AMC part 1 or part 2, or you help them? Are there anyone from Bangladesh, from my country?
Yes, we have a lot of students enrolled, and not just that, one of our faculties, Dr. Udara, is from there.
Oh, okay. That's very fine.
Sorry, I'm mistaken, but not from there, from Sri Lanka. But we have a lot of students from Bangladesh. I don't have the names.
No,
Yes.
actually, there's one faculty from Bangladesh also. So we have the doctor is from Bangladesh, but he is working in Australia. But this is a global platform. So we have the students from 75 countries. So we cannot specify to this country candidate have or not, So we have a lot of candidates from different courses from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, all this. Nepal, we have a lot of students.
And everything you said, I think especially for India, and that will be eligible in the same manner for Bangladesh. Okay.
Yes, same for everyone.
Okay. Thank you very much for a nice help, everyone.
Thank you. Can we have Dr. Jack, please?
Hello.
Hello.
I have a doubt regarding that if we cleared AMC 1 and AMC 2, like we are only going for a PG to get a PG done. So how much duration it will take after clearing AMC 2? Like what is the process of getting into a postgraduate after AMC 2?
That depends on two things: your experience and the stream that you wish to go into.
Like general medicine.
Medicine and surgery might take time. It might take 2 years. It might take 3 years, but you will get it for sure.
Like what if after AMC2 we have to write any exams for that? Like how is the intake process?
So after AMC2, you do 1 year of rotation, after which you get a permanent registration. And after that, and in the duration, you're developing your CV. So you are doing some research projects or something, you're getting connections done, then you apply, you get an interview. And based on all of that, the strength of your CV and your credentials, you get into a program somewhere.
We should apply for it like that.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, most welcome. So can we have Dr. Deepu?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I have one question.
Yes.
After applying for a job, and we have got the job like for it to visa sponsored by the hospital. Can we take our dependents on like together, or do they have to wait?
Okay. Sir, Dr. Akram?
Yes, yes. So what is the question?
So if they're going on 482 visa, which is hospital sponsored visa, can they take their family along at the
Yes,
same
yes, yeah, yes, understood. In
Like at
Australia,
the same time?
yes, whether you are
Oh,
going on a study visa or work visa like 482 or 494, two work visa hota hai. 482 for the main cities and 494 for the regional area. तो कोई भी visa मिलता है, you can go with your family. Now it depend on the hospital कि भाई they may say that we will give you the only visa fee for the candidate. Now you need to bear the fee for your spouse or your kids, you know. कुछ conditions हो सकती हैं, but you can go all together.
oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Much better.
Thank you.
So guys, we'll be quickly taking last 5 to 6 questions that I can see the hands raised. So next is Sumit. You have already asked a question, but I see you have raised your hand again. Yes, quickly, please.
Sorry for disturb, man.
Please.
My spouse question is that is she applied for the ECFMG registration for the US only already, and she's asking that for the applying of AMC portfolio, is it need to do again or no need?
You can just transfer those credentials. They get
And
I
transferred.
mean, ECFMG no need, you just need to transfer, but AMC portfolio you need to create it.
Okay, for AMC portfolio, we need to create it from starting first.
Yes, yes, and we will help you in that, so no worries.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. That's my question. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So can we have Dr. Kushal, please, with us? Dr.
Hello.
Kushal? Yes.
हेलो
Yes.
जी मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ?
हाँ जी, please continue.
ओके जी, थैंक यू. एक्चुअली मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था कि जैसा कि सर ने बताया और आपने बताया AMC 1 और 2 के बाद में हम लोग किसी भी कोर्स में अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, लाइक मेडिसिन, सर्जरी. सो इसके बाद में हम लोग को कितना टाइम लगता है इस कोर्स को कंप्लीट करने में, और उसके बाद में जब हम कंप्लीट करने के बाद इंडिया में आते हैं तो क्या वो हमारा कोर्स है वो यहाँ पे वैलिड रहेगा इन इंडिया? तो ये
डॉक्टर कुशल, सबसे पहले तो जो आपका कोर्स का ड्यूरेशन है वो डिपेंड करता है कौन सा कोर्स कर रहे हैं. इंडिया में जैसे स्टैंडर्ड है 3 साल, वहां स्टैंडर्ड नहीं है. अगर आप जीपी का कर रहे हो स्पेशलिस्ट तो 3 साल, मेडिसिन सर्जरी 5 साल, और उसको मिलने में कितना टाइम लगता है वो एक अलग कहानी है. तो टोटल ड्यूरेशन तो कोई भी एग्जैक्ट नहीं बता पाएगा. वो आपको कब मिलता है उसके बाद और आपके कौन सा स्पेशलिस्ट आप बन रहे हैं उस पर डिपेंड करेगा. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, इंडिया वापस आने का, इंडिया का जो MCI है या NMC जो अब चेंज हो गया, उनकी गाइडलाइंस बहुत कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंज होती रहती हैं. तो AMC का जो हमारा एग्जाम और सब कुछ है दैट इज एक्सेप्टेबल बहुत कंट्रीज में, रेसिप्रोकल, न्यूजीलैंड, गल्फ कंट्रीज, कनाडा. बट इंडिया की गाइडलाइंस उस टाइम पे क्या होंगी उसी पे डिपेंड करेगा. अभी करंटली NMC अपनी बहुत गाइडलाइंस एंड लाइसेंसिंग पॉलिसीज चेंज कर रहा है. तो फ्यूचर में अगले 5 साल में वो क्या फाइनलाइज करता है उस पर डिपेंड करता है.
ओके, वन थिंग, अकॉर्डिंग टू यू कितना मतलब खर्चा आ जाता है टोटल एक्सपेंसेस, लाइक 5 साल, 6 साल, 7 साल का, लाइक इन
पढ़ने में आप बोल रहे हैं?
हाँ, मतलब टोटल एक्सपेंसेस.
आई थिंक डॉक्टर क्वेश्चन आपने ना शायद लेट ज्वाइन किया, तो हमने पहले भी बच्चों को एक्सप्लेन किया था कि आप एक बार वहां जाके काम करना शुरू करते हैं, जो आपका स्टाइपेंड है उससे आपका आराम से खर्चा निकल जाता है और सेविंग भी, और आप एक बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल एंड लैविश लाइफ जी सकते हैं उधर। ठीक है, तो एक बार आप जाके जॉब करना शुरू करें, आपका खर्चा आप अर्न कर रहे हो, आपको घर वालों से नहीं लेना पड़ेगा।
ओके ओके
ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू डॉक्टर कुशल। So if it's okay, I'll move on to the next person.
Okay.
Dr. Sibyl.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Yes, good evening. So I was just wondering, I just got graduated from year 5, finished my year 5 medical school. So I
Okay.
studied from Malaysia.
Okay.
So I was just wondering if I could just start off with my AMC process without doing an internship in India or writing my FMG.
So you already have a certified degree and a licensing number from Malaysia, right?
Yes, it's registered from Malaysian Medical
Okay,
Council.
you can start. You can start. You don't have to come back and give FMGE. You can do that later if you wish to, but you can start with your AMC process, give the exam, and go to Australia.
Okay, but will that like affect my me getting my internship jobs? Like, will it affect? Will it be harder for me to get?
Have you done your internship in Malaysia?
No.
Okay, you
I have
haven't.
just.
No,
Yes.
so usually, it depends. You have to show us your degree and the transcript. We'll check it. If there are any the certain number of practical hours that are needed. If you already have that, then it's good to go. If you don't have that, then you'll have to take an internship in Australia.
Oh yes. So I'm just asking: is the internship in Australia like easily available, or is it hard to get?
It's a bit hard. It is a bit hard to get internship positions there in Australia, considering it's open for all IMGs and the Australians. So a bit hard. But why don't we go step by step? Why don't we check your degree and transcript? If you already have the number of hours needed in the practical sessions, you don't have to do an internship. Why don't we get a counselor to get in touch with you and check your degree?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, that'd be
Abbas, can
nice.
we have someone to get in touch with him? Abbas, are you here?
Ananda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
Dr. Singh. Yeah.
So can we have someone to talk to Dr. Sibyl and get his degree checked if the practical number of hours are enough, or he needs to do an internship?
Truly, surely we'll take it forward.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank
please
you.
drop your details in the chat box, Dr. Sibyl.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
so can we have Dr. Rija Fatima?
Hello.
Hi.
I just want to know that internship you are talking about is like house job in Pakistan, or it is something else?
So, like what we are talking
Yes.
about.
I mean, वहाँ हाउस में हाउस जॉब बोलते हैं पाकिस्तान में, एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे बोलते हैं CRI या इंटर्नशिप इन इंडिया, सेम.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, most welcome. Can I have Dr. Sehwag? Dr.
Yes,
Sehwag.
ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. मैम राधे राधे सर राधे राधे
राधे राधे.
मैम मैं फार्मेसी का स्टूडेंट हूँ अभी फर्स्ट ईयर चल रहा है मेरा तो बी फार्मा चल रहा है तो मैम मेरे को ये पूछना है कि मैम अभी मेरे को किसी पे फोकस है या कोई एग्जाम पे फोकस करना पड़ेगा AMC
बेटा
या
पहले
कैट
फार्मेसी से तो
एग्जाम
डिग्री कर लो. कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी से कर रहे हो फार्मेसी?
सर हरिद्वार यूनिवर्सिटी सर उत्तराखंड
ठीक है बेटा, पहले पढ़ाई कर लो, डिग्री कंप्लीट हो जाए तब बात करना. ठीक है, अभी तो कुछ उसके you try to get good marks in your pharmacy degree. When you are in your 4th year, then you can connect to us.
Okay sir, thank you sir.
Thank you.
That's right. Can we have Dr. Padmanam Bhumi?
Hello.
Yes, hi. Hi, good evening. Please.
I have done my MBBS MSc in 2022. So I want to know, is that experience is calculated from immediately post MBBS or post MS?
Post MBBS.
Acha.
Depends.
Okay.
Depends which pathway you are going. If you're just in general counting the years of practice, but if you're trying to use a specialist pathway, then it's a different calculation. Depends which way you want to go.
Okay. So is there any chance of getting jobs with the specialist pathway?
So you only have 2 years of experience, right? 2022, so 2 years.
Yeah.
And so as sir mentioned to other specialists as well, anything less than 7 to 8 years, there's like you can try, but not useful. We have tried for a candidate with 5 years of experience after specialization, wasn't successful.
Okay. So with MBBS, there is a chance of getting as RMO or GP,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. So quickly, last two questions that we'll be taking. Dr. Vivek, I see you
Ma'am.
have your hand again. Yes, please.
Ma'am, my question is there any specific time or experience that is needed to me for given interview or apply for an PG course in my desired specialization?
So, Dr. Vivek, there are specific windows when the applications open for residency. After you clear your AMC2, when you'll already be there
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Australia when
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
doing. So you'll automatically know when the job cycle, when the residency application cycle opens up.
Till then, I'll be continuing as a JMO, ma'am, or there are some other.
JMO. JMO.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So, Dr. Kushal, quickly.
Hello.
Yes.
So, मैम एक्चुअली ये पूछना था कि जैसे कि मुझे 1 ईयर का एक्सपीरियंस है इन इंडिया MBBS, तो इसके बाद ना हम लोग कब इसमें बेटर अप्लाई करना इन
बेटर
AMC?
तो होता है AMC2 के बाद करो, ताकि आप डायरेक्ट JMO का 1 साल करके आप रेजिडेंसी अप्लाई कर लो। बट कुछ लोगों को जल्दी जाना होता है तो वो AMC1 PTE देख के भी जाते हैं। बट वही है, जैसे हम डॉक्टर चिन्मय बोल रहे हैं, उनके पास 3 साल का एक्सपीरियंस था पोस्ट MBBS, तो वो AMC1 के बाद उनको जॉब ऑफर मिल गया। सो इट डिपेंड्स।
Okay.
ठीक है? Okay. Can we have Dr. Helen?
Ma'am, one thing, is there any office in Rajasthan?
No, Dehradun. You can call us. Just drop अपने details drop कर दो chat box में, आपको अभी हमारा कोई counselor call कर लेगा। Abbas, please, can we have someone to call Dr. Kushal?
जी, surely.
Okay. आप अभी details दीजिए, कोई call कर लेगा, ठीक है?
Okay.
Thank you. Can we have Dr. Helen?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I just wanted to ask that is it possible to pursue forensic medicine in Australia?
Yes, why not? Any stream is possible. You just have to go apply for it.
So there are scopes for getting job there, right? Because
yes, once you clear your AMC2, the scope widens.
Okay, thank you.
You're most welcome. So we'll be taking the last question for today. Dr. Dipesh. Or Dipesh, I'm sorry. Dr. Dipesh, can we have you?
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Ma'am, I'm Dr. Deepesh, currently working as a medical officer in PESCI in Madhya Pradesh.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a 3-year experience, right? So, ma'am, I'm eligible for PESCI pathway.
Yes.
जी सर, तो सर आफ्टर पेस्की पाथवे मैं जीपी ऐसा जीपी वहां पे प्रैक्टिस कर सकता हूँ, राइट?
यस।
अब सर मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ, मतलब मैं पेस्की पाथवे के बाद वहां पे मैं स्पेशलिस्ट के लिए अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ, राइट?
दुनिया भर का यार, तुम्हें 1.5 करोड़ रुपया सीए मिल जाएगा 1 साल में। कितना चाहिए तुमको, क्या चाहिए? जितने भी इंडियन डॉक्टर थे ना, उनको लगता है कि स्पेशलिस्ट ही बनना है, और
ये
ऑस्ट्रिया
सर
में
बस
जाके
जनरली आस्किंग सर।
हाँ बन सकते हो भाई, पहले ही बताया था हमने, बट
जी सर।
जनरली वहां पर लोग फिट नहीं बनते। वहां का
जी
लाइफ
सर।
स्टाइल टोटली डिफरेंट है। वहां
जी
पर
सर।
आपको 8 घंटे काम करना है 5 दिन तक। इंडिया में
जी
12
सर।
घंटे काम करते हो, 6 दिन तक करते हो, राइट? तो बहुत सारे डिफरेंस है इसलिए। और वहां जाके यू कैन डू वॉट एवर यू वांट, बट इनिशियली यू जस्ट नीड टू पास AMC1। आपको तो
जी
बेस्ट
सर।
है कि आपको पेस्की पाथवे मिल जा रहा है। ये भी अभी इंट्रोड्यूस किया, पहले ये था ही नहीं।
जी
तो
सर।
आपको
जी
दोनों
सर।
पास करने पड़ते थे, जैसे उन्होंने इजी कर दिया, बिकॉज वहां पर डॉक्टर का शॉर्टेज चल रहा है। तो कुछ ना कुछ
जी
वो न्यू पाथवेज निकाल रहे हैं कि भाई आप इस पर आ जाओ या इस पे आ जाओ। पहले WBA निकाला था, अभी पेस्की निकाल दिया, बट
जी
यू
सर, ये
कैन।
देखा मैंने, आपका प्रीवियस वीडियो देखा मैंने, ये थोड़ा डाउट था ये। और सर एक क्वेश्चन ये सर जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया में रह के 3 ईयर वर्क करने के बाद अपन एलिजिबल होते हैं एज अ जीपी के लिए।
ये सब बेसिकली आप जब जाओगे ना पेस्की पे, तो यू कैन वर्क पर अंडर सुपरविजन करना होगा आपको। और
जी
वो
सर।
एएमसी मॉनिटर करती है आपको कितना एक्सपीरियंस है, कितने आपका कितना आपने परफॉर्म किया इंटरव्यू में, मतलब एग्जाम में, ऑल दोस
जी
थिंग, एंड दे विल लेट यू नो कि आप कब प्रैक्टिस करते हो इंडिपेंडेंटली।
जी सर। अच्छा सर, और पेस की बात है, जीपी करने के बाद अपन वहाँ पे सर अप्लाई करना चाहते हैं, पीजी करना चाहते हैं रेडियो डर्मा में, तो सर वहाँ पे भी कुछ कर सकते हैं?
अरे यार तुम ये गांव वाले क्यों क्वेश्चन कर रहे हो यार, तुम डॉक्टर हो एमबीबीएस, यू नो।
जी
फर्स्ट
सर।
ऑफ ऑल इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया यू नीड टू मेक ए स्टोरी व्हाई यू वांट टू बिकम ए जीपी और व्हाई
जी
यू
सर।
वांट टू बिकम ए सर्जन। अब तुम
जी सर।
पहुंच गए इधर, नहीं मैं इधर अब मैं ये कर लूं, ये नहीं कर सकते यार। वहां
जी
पर
सर।
आपको इंटरव्यू में वो देगा ही नहीं, यू ऑलरेडी आप एक चीज बन गए नो। अब आपको याद आ रहा है कि मेरे को नहीं, मेरे को तो मेरे को सर्जरी करनी है, तो क्यों करनी है, तो
ओके
एमबीबीएस
ओके
की बात करनी थी ना आपको। तो यू शुड बी नो
ओके।
क्लियर और माइंड से आपको करना क्या है, उसी पे फोकस कीजिए आप। और
जी
आपको
सर, आई अंडरस्टैंड।
स्पेशलिस्ट बनना है तो आप एएमसी 1 और 2 करो, उधर चले जाओ। जीपी बनना है तो इधर चले जाओ, है ना। तो ऐसा नहीं है
ओके।
कल को मैं ये इधर इंडिया सिस्टम नहीं है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया सिस्टम है वो। दे नीड टू सी वो पर्पस क्या है, क्यों बनना चाहते हो आप जो है स्पेशलिस्ट।
जी सर।
इन्होंने यार मेरा मन किया मैं ये बन जाता हूँ, कल मेरा मन करेगा मैं ये बन जाता हूँ, ऐसा थोड़ी नहीं होगा वहां पर।
जी सर, जी सर।
ठीक है,
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Thank you,
थैंक यू
Pace,
सो
for a
मच।
question. Thank you, everyone. That was the last question that we took today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Anyone, if any queries, please drop your names, email ID, and phone number in the text box. Our counselors are here. They'll take your numbers from there and get back to you. If not today, tomorrow positively, and hope to see you joining our course soon. I want all of you to join our course by next month quickly. Okay?
Thank you
So
so much.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you, doctor.
ठीक है।